by two Holocausts. The first was committed against my people, the Jewish people, and the second is being committed by my people against the Palestinian people. When you recognize that you could have been a target for extermination, it colors your views, and there is a fork in the road. You say to yourself one of two things: either this cannot happen to my people again, or you say this cannot and must not happen to anyone else again. The minority of Jewish people have chosen the second option, the universal option. We truly absorb the lesson of the Holocaust and says if this happens again to whomever, we will stand with them. But sadly, most Jewish people have learned the wrong lesson and believe that might makes right. After the war, there were rules to prevent another extermination. We were told our democracies and international law would protect us. We were told we lived in democracies, and if a genocide happened again, the world would step in. We were told that in the hierarchy of crimes, genocide was the worst. After all, there was the ICJ, the ICC, the UN, but these bodies can only enforce what the world allows them to do. And the world which turned a blind eye to the first Holocaust have decided to assuage its guilt. It will allow another Holocaust. There are two ways of killing a people. You can destroy your bodies, but you can also destroy their souls. Daily, we are all faced with savagery, barbarism, beyond our capacity to absorb. We see an army drunk on power and impunity, destroying everything that makes life bearable. Homes, schools, mosques, universities, hospitals, sewage plants, agricultural land, children, babies, mothers, fathers, old people, disabled, everyone. Frightened, defenseless civilians are sent to so-called safe zones and bombed on the way. They are bombed in their flimsy shelters and starved of the necessities of life. They are told there is food, but if they try to access it, they are mercilessly mown down. What sort of fiends can act in this way without any guilt or empathy? There is a Yiddish word, and Yiddish is the language of the people of the ghettos of Eastern Europe, despised by those who built the settler colony in the Middle East, as lambs who went to the slaughter. The Yiddish word is Rachmanis. Rachmanis is derived from the Hebrew word Rachamim, which also means mercy. It encapsulates the sense of understanding and compassion towards others, especially those who are suffering or in need. The term is often involved to The term is often invoked to encourage kindness and empathy in interpersonal relationships. The people who can do this do not understand the meaning of Rahmanas. They have lost their way. The people who can do this have lost their humanity, are soulless, brutal zombies walking the earth, a danger to themselves and to all of us. But they are only able to do this precisely because they have impunity. Impunity provided by the Western empires. You allow the bully the free rein and then blame the bully for the actions you are responsible. Because today we see absolutely clearly that everything Israel does is with the connivance and support of the countries of the West, while those who support international law, human rights, a world based on rules and order are criminalized. His Majesty's government welcomes with open arms one of the men most responsible for these terrible crimes. These are the most heinous crimes it is possible for a human to commit. I would remind our erstwhile politicians and military officers that Field Marshal Goering, the supremo of the German Air Force, the Luftwaffe, was condemned in 1946 for complicity in war crimes, crimes against peace, and crimes against humanity. And yet a man who has a background as evil as that of Goering is fated by the leadership of this country. By welcoming this monster, our government and military show us as clearly as possible what their values are. In full view of the public, they bless the perpetrator of genocide. This country that prosecuted Joe Goering for his crimes has come full circle, and nothing ever any longer will wipe the stain from their blood-soaked hands. Free Palestine!